All right, welcome to our second session of our 6 Weeks to Success program. This is week number 1. Tonight we're going to talk about belief, we're going to talk about product knowledge and things like that. So get ready to go. We're going to have a full half hour. Okay, so let me get my screen share started. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get this going here. Screen share. Oh, I don't need this. I'm gonna need to get to my slideshow. Okay. All right. So welcome to our 6 Weeks to Success. And like I said last week, what we're going to do here is this is really designed to help you to maximize your potential. We really want you guys to be able to have confidence when filling your calendar. And really, a full calendar leads to a full pocketbook, increased product knowledge, leads to peak performance. So that's what we're gonna help you with in this program. So everybody, okay. All right. So those of you that know me, and actually, Laura, here you you've seen this before. Bethany, you probably haven't because we haven't done this in a while, but this is the belief triangle. And if you guys are at a place where you have background noise, just click the mute button. It'll help with the recording. And then what we can do is you can unmute when we get to that point. So this is called the belief triangle. And honestly, the belief triangle really holds true to a lot of areas of life. But we're going to talk about it obviously relating to our Pamper Chef business right now. But it's true that whatever you believe impacts the actions that you take. So like I said, this applies to all areas of your life. But when you believe something, what happens is it determines, okay, why is my thing's not clicking? Determines your actions that you take. So for instance, let's say that you're thinking, nobody wants to have a party. Everybody's too busy. They don't want to have a party. So what kind of actions do you think that you're going to take when your mindset is in that position?
You're not going to make phone calls.
You're not going to make phone calls. Or when you do make phone calls, it might sound a little bit hesitant. Hey, Laura, I know you're really busy, but I was just calling because I wanted to see if you want to maybe get some friends together, So there's not a lot of confidence. And the thing that I've learned over the years, and it's true, you can actually retrain your brain. Some of the most powerful statements that individuals make are self-talk, okay? And you can train yourself to have a more positive self-talk. So let's go back to our example. You kind of believe nobody wants to have a party, everybody's too busy. Your actions, you're either not going to take any action, you're going to watch the football game, or you're going to watch whatever, And then what happens is your action, let's say even you do take action and you make those calls that are a little humdrum. What that does is the action determines your results. So if you don't make any calls, what are your results? Nada, right? And if you make calls that are kind of humdrum, not so excited or confident, what are your results? You may end up, maybe somebody does just want to have a party, and you may have that hostess is like, sure, I'll do one, but you're not going to get the best results, right? Now, your results, what do? They reinforce your belief. All right? And here's the interesting thing. Let's kind of back up and say that your belief is, oh my gosh, Rock Crocs are 60% off for February hosts. This is incredible. Every kitchen needs at least one Rock Croc, and it's totally worth $139. It's worth $200. The way I use it and the way it saves time in my kitchen. For $55, $60, everybody needs to have a party. Oh my gosh, people are going to be so excited about this. I cannot wait to sell a bunch of Rock Crocs for $50, right? So with that belief in your head, what do you think your actions are going to be?
Well, you're going to be more motivated to sell because you'll actually be excited about doing it.
Exactly. You're going to pick up the phone, or you're going to message or text your friends or your past hosts, your past customers, and you're going to just explain, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot believe the deal that hosts in February can get on the Rock Crocs, right?
And enthusiasm's contagious. They'll probably be excited about it if you're excited about it.
Yes. And did you see the tone in my voice, or hear the tone in my voice, I should say, as opposed to that last one where I was like, hey, I know you're busy, that's why I always say it's really important, to have kind of a script or at least bullet points of what you want to cover and practice saying them before you make the calls, because the influx in your voice really makes a difference, because it's contagious, really. So when you're excited and you're making those calls and you're sounding confident and you're really saying, I can't wait to help you save on this rock crock. Oh my gosh, your friends are going to love this recipe I'm doing. What do you think the results are going to be?
They're going to be more excited about it.
Yeah, you're going to be booking shows, right? And then those results are going to reinforce your belief that, oh my gosh, everybody is excited about saving money on this rock crock. Everybody needs dinner ideas, those kind of things, right? So the belief triangle is important. And it's one of those things, and I will say this, sometimes, it's January, the days are getting longer, but they're still kind of short. Some days are sunny, some days are kind of dreary. So sometimes it is hard just to have that positive self-talk. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is, nothing says you have to start at the top, okay? There's a little saying, fake it till you make it, okay? And not that you don't want to be honest or whatever, but sometimes you have to just kind of pump yourself up. Call me if you want. Hey, I need a little bit of a pep rally or a little pep talk. And then we can have a conversation. Or, your director, we can get excited about what's going on with Pampered Chef. And then you can take action. Maybe your belief isn't quite there, but just trust me when I say, if you take the action, you will get the results. And in some cases, the results can actually change your belief. If you kind of if you're not starting with a huge belief, but you're going to contact your recruiter or a peer or somebody, accountability partner that can get you pumped up and excited. That's why booking blitzes. I think the snowball fight that we're having on our team page is exciting. It makes me happy to see all these cute snowball pictures. But you take those actions that will produce results and that can help change your thinking. Okay? So here's what happens. When it comes to the phone, most people cringe, I myself included. This is how we all need to start looking at our phone, okay? This is your modem for your future. This is the vehicle, the source for financial freedom. This is the answer to an empty calendar every day of the week. We need to start with how you see this tool, this instrument. And we need to tweak what we believe if you don't have that high belief, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to talk a little bit about belief. If everybody can grab a piece of paper, it'll be a couple minutes, but just grab a piece of paper, number 1 through 5. And what I'm going to do is I am actually going to just ask you guys a few questions. And here's what it is. Basically 5 things I'm going to ask you if you believe, okay? So, and it's going to be yes or no. So just yes or no. The first one is, do you believe in our products? Yes or no in number 1. Just write it down. Okay. The second one is, do you believe in our host opportunity, in our host program? Do you believe that we have the best host program around? Okay. The third one is, do you believe in our business opportunity? Do you believe in the business opportunity that we offer? Number 4, do you believe in the Pampered Chef? Do you believe in our company and what we have to offer? And then the 5th one, do you believe in yourself? Okay. So number 1, in our products, our host opportunity, our business opportunity, the pampered chef, and yourself. First of all, let me just say it's okay if you have some no's. Anybody have any no's on there? You don't have to share them. If you do, share them with me or your director when we chat. Okay. With the same idea, I want to kind of take a belief another angle. Do you truly believe in yourself as a driving force in your business? Do you believe in yourself as a driving force in your family? How about a driving force in the life of others? Do you feel that you can really have an impact in somebody else's life? Do you believe in yourself as a driving force, as somebody who can get it done? Do you believe in yourself as a driving force, as a confident and strong recruiter? Or confident and strong scheduler of shows, booker? Do you really feel like, hey, here's some other questions just to ponder and think about. Do I think positively? And this is convicting to me sometimes. I feel like on sunny days, on happy days, I can feel a little more positive. Okay. That little, they call it seasonal depression or whatever. Sometimes you kind of can get in a funk with those. So do I think positively? Do I see myself as successful? And again, a lot of these things can relate not just to your businesses, but as a mom, as a wife, as a friend, as a coworker. But specifically tonight, we're talking about with our business. Do I see myself as a successful business owner? Do I see myself as a leader of a successful team? Do I see myself as a consistently strong seller? Now here, Bethany's sitting here going, I've been a consultant for right at a month, right? Or a little over a month now. But here's the thing. You can still kind of talk to yourself and let yourself know, hey, I can do this. People want what I have to offer. I have something great to offer, right? Okay. So let me get back to sharing my screen a little bit here again. Okay. So these are the pillars of success. There are 4 pillars of success in this business. Okay. There's belief, which we're talking about tonight. There's passion, which kind of stems from your belief. There's skill and there's will. I'll tell you, the easiest, I would say, to handle is skill, because what we're going to be doing in this session and really on our team page and as a leader and consultant relationship, our job as leaders is to train you, to help you guys develop skills, right? Passion and belief and will, those come from within. All right. So those are things that we hope to encourage you in, but those do come from within. So I think it's important, because we are independent consultants, it's very important to know that you have a team behind you. You have leaders that want your success and nothing more. And be open to communicating and letting us know, oh my gosh, I'm struggling with my belief. Don't really feel a whole lot of passion right now, or I'm not really feeling the will to pick up the phone. Okay. Be honest. And part of it is too, I think, as we go through the 6 weeks, you'll start making relationships with each other too. Carrie's in Kentucky, Jill's in Cincinnati, Laura's in Florida now, but she's from Kansas City. But, it's good to have another person that you can just bounce ideas off of. I think the snowball fight we're doing is great because we're encouraging each other and we're helping each other. So, again, these are the pillars of success. And honestly, if you are lacking in one of these and it's kind of starting to crumble or break, what's going to happen to the roof?
It's going to come down.
Going to come down, start to sag, start to get weak. So we want to keep all 4 of these. So what do you think you can do to strengthen your belief system?
Some things that I wish I was more confident on was like details of the product. And I know I can go in the app and like read more about that, but like what is that glaze that the rock crock is coated with, and being confident in telling those things to a customer.
Yes. And that is great. And that, honestly, Bethany, that'll kind of come with time because, as a new consultant, a month in the business, there's so much that you're learning. But we will talk about some things that you can do to help with that. But one of the things here to strengthen your belief system, obviously learning, continuing to learn, continue to grow, but is affirmations. Has anybody done affirmations before?
Not as often and as frequently as I should.
Okay. And here's honest. Really, your brain listens to what you tell it. And if you think about it, you really have a nonstop ability to talk to your brain. And you don't have to open your mouth to do it. Okay? A lot of times those things that you're telling your brain is just thoughts. Okay? Now, this is honest to God truth. When I first, several years ago, actually I've heard about affirmations for years. And my first reaction is like, that's so stupid. That's ridiculous. Oh, because a lot of times I don't like to say like, I'm this or I'm that. But when I have done it and done it consistently, it really does make a difference. Now, here are just some examples that I kind of found online that aren't necessarily specific to our business. I have the power to create change. Believe in myself and my abilities. I'm improving each day. I'm confident and empowered. Coming from a place of faith, it might be, I am confident God created me for exactly a certain purpose. I believe that God created me and gave me certain abilities to help others. In relating to our business, what would be some affirmations that you could give yourself in regards to our business?
I have the ability to reach out to others, or to change the way people think about cooking.
Yes. I love that. I have the power to impact others. I am a strong recruiter. I'm a bookings magnet. I mean, honestly, there are times I look at my calendar and I'm like, okay, I'm a bookings magnet. That's what I'm telling myself several times a day, right? But here's the thing. And here's what I would recommend too, is some of these things, take a Post-it note. Doesn't have to be it could be a tiny one, doesn't have to be this big, but write some affirmations. Take 5 Post-it notes and write 5 affirmations on here and stick them different places. Maybe stick them on your computer. Stick them on the mirror next to your sink where you're brushing your teeth in the morning and you're brushing your teeth at night. You might be in there during the day. Maybe not, but maybe you are. Stick them on the refrigerator, Take a couple of them. And I would challenge each of you to have at least 5 affirmations relating to your business. And maybe one of them is, I'm a strong, confident woman. Even on those days that I don't feel very confident, if I can keep telling myself I'm a strong, confident woman. So I will say, I'm going to start doing these too. I'm not just saying this is what you need to do. What are your guys' thoughts on this? And be completely honest. If you feel like, oh my gosh, this is kind of goofy, I understand that, because that's what I thought too for a lot of times.
Well, I'm like, my husband and I, we do it for each other. We have dry erase markers and we write on each other's mirrors.
Love it.
So, I think that's something that I could probably easily incorporate, that way.
Yeah. And that dry erase marker on a mirror is a great idea. Forget the Post-it note, save a tree. Take a dry erase marker and write it on your mirror. Maybe use the Post-it note for your refrigerator or your computer, or, stick one on your steering wheel when you're in your car. Those of us that are moms that are driving kids around or waiting at practices or whatever. And honestly, maybe 5 minutes before you're going to make phone calls, if you have, time set to make phone calls, maybe 5 minutes before, just kind of repeat, I'm a bookings magnet. I have the ability to impact people's lives. Honestly, you do. Honestly, you do. In the sense of maybe they join your team and they make that $200 a month that they really need to stay out of some financial problems. Maybe you just need to teach them some easy quick and easy recipes and meals. So they are not, you're driving through McDonald's or doing the box mac and cheese, cheese every night. So I really do challenge you guys to write down some affirmations, and you know what, throw in one or two that maybe aren't business related, but just are going to help you with your confidence, that are going to just help you. I'm the best mom, because some days I don't feel like that. My goal is to be the best mom. Or I am a loving and, I am a great friend. I'm a loving and generous friend. Sometimes I feel like I don't, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've just gone out to lunch with a friend, So it may not all be business related. In fact, I would recommend at least one that's not business related, and then maybe 3 or 4 that are, okay? Because we want to be well-rounded, right? So I really challenge you guys to do that. So here are some things for your homework, okay? Kind of back to what Bethany said. Especially, what was that, Laura?
Is this like going to be a separate post?
It will be posted.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do, you guys, is we had a 6 Weeks to Success group prior, and I'm going to kind of just use that same group because so I'm going to I just haven't had a chance to kind of clean up the post yet because you don't need to see all the recordings from the previous one. So I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to add those of you that weren't in the last session to that group and kind of remove ones that aren't in the group, right now. So yes, I will have that done in the next 24 hours or so. So you'll be able to have this written down. So don't feel like you have to write all this down now. But I want to talk through a lot of it because some of it goes to like what Bethany was saying. And some of you maybe have been with a company for a year or two, but maybe you haven't done a live party in a while. I know Eldana, I don't know if she's still on. Eldana was saying that she had a party yesterday and she had a party Thursday night. And prior to Thursday night, she hadn't had a party like a live party since November. And she was kind of nervous about, oh my gosh, I've got like 15 or 20 people coming to this party and she hadn't done a party in a while. So what we want you to do is just play with your tools again. Make dinner with your tools every night. And girls, just a reminder, go through and pick a Pampered Chef recipe that you're doing for dinner at least 3 or 4 nights a week, if possible. All those ingredients are tax deductible. And then what you want to do is take pictures. Maybe you have a video of, one of your kids using a tool but then you can post them on Facebook or on Instagram. Hey, what's for dinner? At my house, it's this. And what that is that's going to be a post on Facebook that is not necessarily saying, hey, book a show or, hey, buy a tool. You're just saying, hey, what's for dinner at your house? This is what's at my house. And then chances are these recipes are delicious. They're going to look delicious. And people are going to go, oh my gosh, I need the recipe. And then you can comment, here you go. Oh my gosh, invite some friends together. We can make it at your house. I can teach you how to do it. You see what I'm saying? So play with your tools. When you're playing with your tools, even if it's a tool you're not necessarily going to use at a party, you're building confidence in our product line. You're building confidence in your knowledge of the products, because if somebody asks you about a product that maybe you don't have it with it at the party or you're not using it at the party, you can say, oh my gosh, I used it for dinner last week to make blah, blah, blah. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Fall in love with the company again. Honestly. In about 2 weeks, we're going to find out what the new spring products are. You guys, our company works so hard to support us. You can watch PC demos on YouTube. Sharon Zellin is a great one to look for. She has several segments of her parties if you go to YouTube. Jennifer Courtney is one. Michelle Anderson. Penny Parks. Penny, Penney, Parks with an ES at the end. Some of these are just top sellers in our company. And it's good for you to see other people do demos. Watch a strong seller do a show. That's just the ones I named, strong sellers with our company. But fall in love. Look at our host rewards coming up for the next several months. We have the February and March out there. Amazing, generous bonuses for our hosts, gifts for our customers, and actually really generous bonuses for us as consultants too, with the chance to earn free spring products. Okay. There are audios there's a lot of audio. So this week, what we would really like you to do is listen to the audio of Product Pros Have Bigger Shows. Christina Cunningham, top seller, Joe Hackman, a friend of mine, both strong sellers. They did a workshop at National Conference. So this is going to be one that you're listening to. It's going to be about an hour. But here what you do is you go to PCU, selling, peer sharing resource. You can find the PDF if there's any like hard copy things that you're going to need. But they're going to really help you with your selling skills, understanding the product resources area. We will too. I think everybody on the call now is on my team, but those that are listening to the recording too, you're going to want to connect with your director and just really get a time set up. And I'm going to be sending an email out with some time openings, some time slots. I know some of you work during the day, so I will try to have maybe a lunchtime and maybe even an early morning and maybe an evening here and there too. So and these calls relating to this only be about 10 or 15 minutes, honestly. Not that we can't have other calls too, but what we want to really do is just chat about where you are, what you're thinking, if you have questions. If you've listened to the assignment beforehand, that's great. If you haven't, that's fine too. Anybody have any questions about what we've talked about tonight, about belief, about... No? Okay. Well, I want to just thank you guys for joining. Honestly, I love this program because I do the homework right along with you guys. And I know Joellen does too. I know Megan and Amanda do as well. I know Joellen was out of town this weekend, and Amanda's little girl was asked because she's like, I wanted to be on, but Kennedy was up late. So anyway, I am going to stop the recording now, but we'll look forward to connecting with you guys this week. And then next week will be bookings is going to be the main topic. So have a great week.